Hey guys, so today I'm gonna share what I learned from book 17. So for me, in my opinion, from this chapter, we can learn mainly about three things, just like the three things we learned on book 16. So these three things, I'm gonna go through them one by one. So first, the first thing we can learn goes from Luke 17 verse 1 until 10. So the main topic there is about forgiveness. So we all know that we are created in the image of God, right? And we all know that God is a forgiving God and loving God. So if we are made in the image of God and God is a loving God, that means we were created and made to be forgiving people. So if God created us in His image, then we also have a purpose, and we were created to be forgiving people, not the people who hold grudges or being selfish, or you don't want to apologize or something like that. The second thing we can learn from this chapter comes from Luke 11 until Luke 19. So this is when 10 people, they had leprosy, and Jesus came and they were healed. All 10 of them were healed by Jesus. And only 9 of them, they went home saying nothing, but one of them went to Jesus and said thank you and was thankful to to Jesus. And right after that, Jesus said to that specific man who gave thanks to Jesus, he said, "Stand up and go, your faith has healed you." So we can learn from this that we know that these 10 people were actually physically healed, right? But this specific man had faith in Jesus, and he was thankful for what Jesus did to him, for him. And Jesus said that your faith has healed you. So I think what it means that your faith has healed you, I think it means that his spiritual self, his insides, his soul or mind, they were healed, and the sin that was inside was finally taken out. So the previous sick soul inside of that man, because he had faith in Jesus, the soul was healed. So all the evil things, all the things of hatred, of sin, it was all taken away. So that's the second thing we can learn from this chapter. And the last and third thing we can learn from this chapter is from Luke 20 until the last verse. So we can see from this part, it's about when the future, and this is explaining what will happen in Revelation. I will only discuss about what happened in the last thing. It shows a memory about Lot and his wife when they were escaping from the place when it was burned. When they were escaping, Lot's wife looked backward, and then because of that she turned to salt and died. But it says here, if we cling to our life, you will lose it. And if we let our life go, we will save it. So this is also similar to what we learned from Luke 16. I think I said yesterday about Luke 16 that we cannot rely on the physical things, but we only rely on the spiritual things, right? So it says we cannot cling to our life, because if we do that, we will lose our life. So that also means that we cannot rely on our life, what we have, our possessions, the things we have in the previous life. We cannot rely on that, but we just let our life go. We cannot cling to it our whole life. We just have to surrender to God, and if we do that, then we might as well just save our life. So in summary, the first thing we learn is to forgive others because that is what we are made for. The second thing is that when we have faith in God, the sin inside us will be taken away. And the third thing is we cannot cling to our life, but we have to surrender it to God so we can save it. So that's all. God bless. Thank you.